Hello students, today our lecture is for 7th class and our topic is medieval Europe. Let us begin. Emergence of Constantinople as new capital. The Roman Emperor Constantine I established a new capital at Byzantine in CE 330. You can see in the picture number 1 Macedonia. You can see Constantinople is over there, Byzantium. Is it clear? The city became famous as Constantinople, which was named after Constantine, the king. Today's world, Constantinople is known as Istanbul. The Byzantine Empire or the Eastern Roman Empire with Constantinople as its capital prospered for 1,000 years until CE 1453 when Turks will attack Constantinople. The kind of Christianity followed in Byzantine Empire was known as Eastern or Greek or Orthodox. In Hindi or Punjabi we can say Kattar, or in English we can say staunch type. The Byzantines built beautiful churches like Church of Hagia Sophia in Constantinople. You can see in second picture Hagia Sophia is over there in Constantinople, and in third picture you can see the Hagia Sophia from inside. Constantinople became the most prosperous, splendid city and center of Christianity at that time. So now let us see the effects of Constantinople as new capital. First of all, there was rise in trade and commerce. Why? Because a strong government is present at the center which is providing protection and soothing conditions for trade and commerce. Second thing, new Senate. Senate means House of Representatives, like we are having Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in our India. So a new governing class has arose as new capital need or require new Senate which will work for the welfare of the common people. Monetary stability. It means that stable prices and confidence in the currency. As you know, a strong government is present at center, so it will formulate a monetary policy which will take care of the market conditions and will not allow anyone to raise the prices of the commodities or goods. Last point, that is economic growth. So all these factors, whether it is trade and commerce, whether it's new Senate which is working for the welfare of the common people, whether it's monetary stability, it will work for the economic growth and welfare of the country. So these were the effects of Constantinople as new capital. Now let us see about the decline of the ancient Roman Empire. What were the reasons of the decline? So there were the common reason. First reason is the political corruption. Second reason, constant war. You can see the map of Roman Empire at its site in 117 CE. So they have to fight with other countries, other nations. So there were so many wars, infighting among the soldiers. Soldiers were fed up with the constant wars and they started to fight with each other. Slave revolts. For example, we have discussed about the Palestine conquest by Romans or Roman conquest of Palestine, in which we have discussed that the Jewish people which were living over there, which were being made slaves by the Romans, have revolted so many times. And in the 62 BCE, the Pontius Pilate, who was the governor of Judea, was fed up with these slave revolts. Imperialism. Now, first of all, what is imperialism? A policy of extending a country's power and boundaries through colonization, army, or other means. For example, the England people have made Indians their slaves or India as their colony and have used their resources recklessly. So imperialism has destroyed democracy. Earlier in Roman Empire there was democracy, but because of their imperialistic policies, it has destroyed the democracy in Roman Empire. In democracy, the basic pillar of democracy is equality, which was being declined or finished in our Roman Empire. Encourage slavery. So slavery was being encouraged wherever the Romans are going. The people ever they are which are opposing them, they are making them their slaves. They are imprisoning them, they are killing them, they are recklessly, heartlessly, they are killing them, they are giving them punishments. So slavery was being encouraged. Idle city mob, because the slavery has been encouraged, it has created, especially the Roman people and the people who are supporting the Roman people. Is it clear? Those persons, they have become totally idle because all the odd jobs are being done by the slaves. So these peoples are ready for all kinds of rights, दंगे. Is it clear? On petty petty issues, छोटी छोटी बातों पर. Is it clear? So let us move further. The Western Roman Empire was destroyed by barbaric tribes, as we have discussed earlier also. How the Germans, how the Franks, how the Vandals, Goths, Huns has destroyed the Western Roman Empire. As finally in CE 476, Vandals overthrew the Western Roman Empire and their chieftain established himself as a king. The Eastern Roman Empire existed till CE 1453 when Turks conquered the Byzantine Empire. In the first map you can see while the Western Roman Empire was in decline, the Eastern Roman Empire remained strong. The Eastern Roman Empire became to be known as Byzantine Empire. In the second map you can see the Western Roman Empire had gone by 530 AD. The tribes which you can see, the Visigoths are over there, Vandals are over there, Germans, Frank, all the north tribes, Germanic tribes have destroyed the Western Roman Empire, but the Eastern Roman Empire was still standing strong. So in CE 1453, Turks will come and they will destroy the Byzantine Empire. Moreover, the spread of Christianity also weakened the rule of emperors of a slave state. Is it clear? These slave people were downtrodden people who have forgot their rights, who have forgot the equalities. But when they have got this love and equality from Christian religion, they have adopted the Christianity. And now they are ready for any kind of punishment, for any kind of persecution. Is it clear? For any kind of atrocity. So coming of Christianity was also has weakened the Roman Empire. Let us see some impacts of the decline of the ancient Roman Empire. First of all, the Carloman founded an empire which included France, Germany and Italy. Furthermore, in this video we will discuss about the Carloman. His empire broke out after his death. By CE 1000, the Holy Roman Empire came into existence and this extended over Germany and Austria. Many big and small kingdoms grew up in Western Europe because of the Germanic tribes. They were ruling small parts, whether the Vandals, Goths, Franks, Germans. They are ruling small part in our Western Europe. Because of the repeated attack of these nomadic tribes, the language learning or education has halted in Western Europe. They have started the Dark Ages. So the education, the level of education has declined and Latin learning language also have declined. Now let us see about the role of Carloman. In CE 800, Carloman was crowned as the first Holy Roman Emperor by Pope Leo III. In the first picture you can see the picture of Carloman is over there, and in the second picture Carloman was being crowned by Pope Leo III as the first Holy Roman Emperor. So Carloman had built a civilization guided by Christian principles. Schools were built based on the Christian principles. Gothic cathedral and churches were built. Now what churches you know? What are the Gothic cathedrals? It is an architectural style which was being originated in France and England, in which they have introduced the architectural features of columns, arches, domes, walls. So the paintings, the sculpture, the books and the artists of this period show great influence of the church and its teaching on the people. So in next video we will discuss about the Byzantine Empire. Thank you.